So much has happened since the finale. I've went on tour with the other idols this summer. We had a great time together across the U.S., 52 cities. It was exhausting, exhilarating, exciting, all at the same time. It was really, really great. I had a good time. One thing that I learned doing Idol and the tour is that I really understood how people would respond to certain styles of music or certain things from me. So like, it taught me a lot about what people want, and that I would apply that in the recording process in picking songs. I'm like, I think people will like this. I think the type of audience that saw me on Idol will appreciate this, and you know, it just kind of taps you into like the type of artist that people want you to be. I think some of the mentors that we got to work with were really, that was a nice highlight. I think getting to work with people in the business kind of felt real. It made the whole thing real. I mean, I remember being with Slash at the Roxy and singing Led Zeppelin. I was like, this is the top for me. Like, this is really cool. That felt very authentic and very, like, the real deal, you know? It was pretty much like a surreal honor to perform with Queen during the American Idol finale. I'm a huge Queen fan. I sang Bohemian Rhapsody for my audition. You know, Freddie Mercury is like a vocal idol. He was such a showman too. And their melodies and the guitar work and everything. So being up there on stage with Chris singing "We Are the Champions" was like, here we are, man. This is it. This is the icing. I'm friends with everybody from the show, and we like text each other now and again. And like Anoop was looking for a place, and I'm renting a new house with a couple guest rooms, and he stayed in one of the guest rooms while he was looking for an apartment here in LA. And Megan came and stayed, and I think Lil Rounds is going to come visit, and I see Chris and Allison all the time with their stuff. I'm in touch with everybody. Just was doing a little inside joke with Danny and Matt the other day on Twitter. I think that one of the things that I've learned about myself over the past year is that I tend to overanalyze things and kind of get in my head about everything, and when I make the decision to just kind of like go with it and not think about it too much, I'm a lot happier and a lot more stress-free. So I'm just like working on not thinking so much and just being. I think my most starstruck moment was meeting Madonna when I was in New York. That was... I've never really been that starstruck before. My heart was like beating fast, and I was like, oh my God, you're Madonna. So that was pretty wild. Now I understand what that feeling is like. Chris and I, we were asked by Ford when we were doing that private event to come up with a song that we could do together as a duet. And we sat and we thought of it. We were on the road and we were thinking about it. We just couldn't come up with one that we both wanted to really sing. And it came up in conversation that there was a cover by some artist that was more in Chris's wheelhouse that had done that song. And I'm like, oh, I love that song. I used to sing that song in like cabarets and stuff here in LA. And so I was like, do you want to do that one? He's like, yeah. If I had to write a song for Chris, the title would be "Why Am I the Nicest Guy in the World?" That would be the name of the song. I don't really have much of a daily routine these days because I'm so busy with various, things like related to this album, interviews, appearances, like stylist meetings. I'm starting to meet with like a choreographer and a musical director and band auditions and rehearsals, and there's really no routine. The only thing that I will say that is routine is that there's something every day related to this new path that I'm on. So my family is amazingly supportive. They're happy for me. They're excited. They're just glowing. They're all really excited, and it means a lot.